Here are the 5 absolutely essential financial accounts that allowed me to reach a $100,000 net worth before I turned 25. The first is going to be my checking account. This is where my paycheck gets automatically deposited into semi-monthly. And the only reason I have this account is simply to just take out my credit card payments or any type of bills or even my rent that comes out on a monthly basis. I don't do any spending from this account. I do all of my daily spending from my credit cards because I want to make sure that I get all the rewards possible. However, I do pay these off in full every single month. The next account that I have is my high yield savings account. My high yield savings account contains a couple different buckets, but mainly it contains my emergency fund. My emergency fund is meant to cover me for 6 months in case I get laid off from my job or any type of emergency happens, whether that be a vet bill or even some car mechanic issues. Once you reach 6 months of expenses in this account, that's when we move on to my other 3 accounts, which are my investment accounts. The first investment account that I have is my 401k. I do get a match on this by my employer, so you want to make sure that you do take your full match, whatever percentage that is, because that is going to be a 50% or even a 100% return on your money, or essentially free money. Once I got my employer match, I made sure to move to my Roth IRA. So I deposit $583 a month into this account, which allows me to reach the $7,000 limit for 2025. What this account is going to allow me to do is when I reach 60 years old, I'll be able to take out all of that money completely tax free. Now, if you do have extra margin on a monthly basis, this will lead me to my 5th account, which is the taxable brokerage account. After I max out my Roth IRA and my emergency fund is completely filled, that's when you would move on to your taxable brokerage account. You could make the argument here that you might want to go back to your 401k and continue to invest into that because of the tax benefits. However, I'm in the boat where I would like to try and retire early, so I will be using my taxable brokerage account to bridge the gap between when I'm around 50 years old and when I retire at 60 and I'm able to pull from the Roth IRA and 401k without penalties. It's completely fine if you're not able to get to the taxable brokerage account, as long as you're making sure that you're taking your match on your 401k and then moving any extra money you can on a monthly basis into a Roth IRA. That will for sure set you up for success in the future.